I'm happy for the things that happened. I'm happy for the things that happened, and I am equally happy for the things. I am equally happy for the things that did not happen. What a beautiful quote. What does that mean? Let me give you an example. And this is something I have experienced personally for many times. There are times when we complain or we feel unhappy when we don't get something, or when the situation is not as per our liking, or how we want a certain situation, a certain set of people, our surroundings, or things to be. Or we want things in an instant, we want it right here, right now. And we base our happiness on those events. And very recently, it has dawned upon me that your happiness is not a set of codes. Like, situation A happens, only then I'll be happy. And you should not even chase happiness. I think I realized it very late. And because happiness sometimes can be short lived, especially when it is dependent on external factors. You should rather be content. Even if you don't get what you want, there could be two reasons for it. It's not the right time, or God has something better in store for you, something better, something bigger. So, the idea in situations like this, when you don't get things that you want, or at the time that you want them, there's a good reason behind it, and you cannot figure it out at that point of time. But when a few months pass, a similar situation happened. I can't give you the details, obviously, but in September, I was going through some stuff, September of 2021, and I felt completely stuck. I had no idea what to do, where to go from there. And now, when I look back, there are other people in that situation. I was in that situation for some 3 or 4 months, and people have been in that situation for 10 months, and there's still no idea how long they're gonna be there. So, I consider myself lucky right now as I make this video. At that point of time, that situation triggered something inside of me. It made me realize the importance of a few things, which, had that situation not happened, I would have never ever come to realize. So, two things happened. I realized it, that a few realizations came to my mind because of that situation. So I am actually thankful to that situation. And secondly, I am not in that situation anymore. So there's a timing for everything that happens. And rather than complaining or thinking when I'm gonna get out of this situation, I think we should think, take a pause, and think, what is this situation trying to teach me? Obviously, it's easier said than done. And at that point of time, you were so overwhelmed, stressed, anxious that your brain just doesn't work. But there comes a time when the situation is over, it's a weekend, or you're on vacation. It could happen at any time, even in your sleep, in your dreams. At that point of time, realize, what was the lesson I learned out of that situation? What can I do in the future to make sure such situations don't happen? And if they do, I am better equipped to handle them mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And by doing all of that, no matter how hard the situation gets, you can minimize its impact on you, how it makes you feel. So be thankful for all situations in your life, good and bad. And sometimes a situation that we term as bad could be something good. Like this morning, I woke up with my alarm. I had to visit the Gurudwara, but I had two voices inside of me. A, I should not break the ritual, and B, I've been struggling with giving my body some rest. I'm sleeping very well, although I'm sleeping a lot less than what I used to earlier. But there's been a change of lifestyle, so my body has not been able to cope well as of now. It will eventually. So I had two choices. Either I could go and feel restless there and throughout the day because of lack of sleep, or I could catch up on sleep and then have a very productive day. I am having a productive day right now, and I'm sure the entire weekend is going to be productive. So, thinking that, oh, I could not wake up, oh, I could not go, and it's not every time that you will be able to realize why something happened or why something did not. Mm, Trust there's something bigger and better than you. There's the higher power. There's the Wahiguru, Allah, Ram, Jesus. They take care of the entire universe. Even if you're an atheist, believe it or not, something somewhere out there is taking care of the entire universe. And the earth itself, the entire planet, it's just a tiny dot of the entire universe. I'm talking all the planets, galaxies, celestial bodies, space, each and everything. Those planets don't revolve around and around by themselves. They are under somebody's control or something's control. The entire earth is a tiny dot on that sphere. So imagine, what are you and me compared to that planet earth? So you have your back, angels and spiritual powers have your back. I'm sorry. So don't mess with situations. Let it happen, let it flow. Become so unaffected. If a friend doesn't turn up, it does not affect you. If a friend turns up, you're equally fine. You're not ecstatic